Just waiting for it to go bling, bling, bling on my phone. Oh, I just got a bling on my phone. Let me see how we look here. And more importantly, let me click on it and see if I can hear the sound. Check 1, check 2, check 3. Oh yeah, I can hear the sound. Hey folks, how are you tonight here live on Canadian Trucking Magazine? And you know how I always say if you work hard, you should play hard? Well, we're definitely playing hard here. We're at the Grey Eagle Casino in Calgary, Alberta, with a couple of my favorite friends here. And we're just waiting in line because there's a heck of a lineup tonight because prime rib is $11.99. $11.99 for prime rib. So what you do is you become a member of their club here, and then you get a ticket like this. And the ticket has a number on it. There's 6 of us going to be eating tonight, and we're number 244. And then we sit here, and they'll call the number. They'll let us know when it's time for us to come. Oh, my phone's still going. There, I'll get rid of it in case there's feedback. Sorry if there was feedback, everybody. You know what? I'm going to turn the volume off, and in a second, I see there's a lot of comments rolling in, and I'll look at some of the comments here as we're sitting here with the famous Mike Wells, and he's doing well tonight. This famous Shannon Bolin, my friend Coca-Cola. Hey, and we got Jake from State Farm here, and we want to know what Jake is wearing. And Jake's with Dave. And I'll tell you, sometimes Dave's learned the Jake breaks, I'll tell you. There's no doubt about that. So yeah, prime rib, $11.99, which is fantastic, which is a great price. It's like $34 regular time, I think, but it's worth it. Because it's a prime rib buffet, all you could eat prime rib. You tell me where you go for a prime rib dinner for $34, and this is all you can eat. It's fantastic. Let me take a look and see who we got on here tonight. Read some of the comments. Anybody recognize the 2 gentlemen behind me at all? They're partying. They're really good. I told them to hold still, not to move around for the video. And man, are they holding still. Kevin Gill, how are you doing? Shauna Gray says, sounds good. Shauna Gray, how are you doing, Shauna? And not Shannon Gray tonight. I'm with Shannon Gray. And Randy says, no pain, no gain. Courtney says, bling, bling, bling. Frenchie is there, says, hello, Dave from Ontario. And Charlene Barrett, good evening, Dave. Hey, Charlene. Elna MacKenzie Richard is there. Good evening. Joey Sheridan, hi. Shauna Gray, I had Texas Roadhouse for my dinner. Well, you know what? I'll tell you, having the prime rib tonight, it will make up for Texas Roadhouse. I got to say, if there's one time I don't miss Texas Roadhouse, it's when I'm in a prime rib buffet. And Christopher Robbins says, hello, Dave and Guy. Guys, there's 2 of them. And let's see as we go down here. Craig Cowan. Then put on 2 people. Put on 2P. Put on 2P. I don't know what he means by that. I don't know. But it says put on 2P. Joanne says, I'm jealous, I'm hungry. Oh, let me tell you. If you're in Calgary, this is where you got... Oh, Craig says 20 pounds. I'm going to put on 20 pounds tonight. And Shannon Bolin says, hi, Dave. Shannon Bolin. That sounds familiar. Yeah. And I hear she picks up lot lizards at the Roadking, because I was out at the Roadking walking around and trolling for money, and she drove up and she said, hey, little boy, you want to go for a ride? I says, I don't know. She says, I got candy. I says, hey, I already fell for that 6 times, and they never gave me candy. And
you didn't get candy this time either.
No, I didn't get candy. I didn't even get rum and Coke yet. Randy Semple from Northern Ontario. Janice says, good evening, Mr. Dave. Hey, Janisaurus. And Andrew Newton says, Andrew from Brisbane, Australia, from down under. What time is it in Australia right now? Must be around noon, I think, probably, or 10 or 11 o'clock in Australia. Karen says, hi, Dave. Hey, Karen. Richard Whaley, enjoy your prime rib. Thank you so much. Carl Freeman, good evening, Dave. Hey, Carl, how are you doing? Colleen Carr is in the house. Hey, Colleen. And as we're going down here, Bianca Pigeon. Oh, 9:52 a.m. I was close, eh? I was as close as damn is to swearing. Yeah, I was as close as I ever came to sleeping with Cameron Diaz. Not like some people I know.
Alina's asking how your ear is.
How's my ear? Not too bad. Can you see it? Does it look bigger or anything? Or
Nope.
No, I think I've been actually soaking it in the hot showers and scraping it off myself because I hate the fact they're going to use a scalpel on me. But yeah, they confirmed that they think it is cancer from sun. And as Shannon was saying, because I drive in Texas all the time with my window down, it's not surprising it's on the left ear. So thank you, Troy, from the hair break for noticing that. I'll have to go to the hair break tomorrow and get myself good looking. Right now, I kind of got a Corey Hart thing going on. I was going to wear sunglasses in here and pretend I was Corey Hart and say, I wear my sunglasses, and maybe get up on the stage, dance around until they throw me out again. There's how your ear is. And let's go down. Phoenix is watching with you. Thanks, John.
9:53 in Australia.
9:53. Janisaur says, geez, my daughter never takes me to eat when I'm visit her. You tell her she's got to, because this is a fantastic place. This place is fantastic. And Andrew Newton says 9:53, yep. And we're going down. Edmund Phoenix says 10 a.m. here in Brisbane. Good day, mate. Good day. So, folks, we're catching up to it. We got a couple of, figured we'd have a nice background here. Figured to be kind of a neat thing to do. And when I get the prime rib, I am going to go live, and I'm going to show you the yummy, yummy, in my tummy prime rib. But in the meantime, we thought we'd tell you that even if there's a wait, if you're with great people, and I'm with awesome people, I'm really out of my class here. And but what the heck, we're going to have a great time, an awesome time, and we're going to eat like it's 1969. Jan Goddard! Hey, that's my partner that I was talking about before. Jan Goddard, I wish you were with me, my partner. She was my partner in uniform and plain clothes for many years. A good friend, a great friend, and stuff like that. And I'll tell you one thing about it, she always had my back. I'll tell you, the one person you wouldn't want to piss off is Jan. And I can tell you a story. We were in a riot situation, and we had 4 other constables, uniform members with us, and they took off. And there was just Jan and I standing there, and I felt my baton come out of my belt because I was in uniform, and I thought one of the other members had grabbed my baton because probably needed it because we're being surrounded by a lot of drunk, angry people, and then whack on top of my head, and I turn around, and it's one of the rioters that had grabbed my baton and smacked me across the head. Well, if you remember this, Jan, I'm going to make you laugh because she saved that guy's life. Because I grabbed him, I threw him against the cruiser car, and I thought he was resisting. I threw him against the cruiser car. I was going to bring him down to the hood to handcuff him, and he's jumping around, and he's almost doing the chicken, and I'm saying, stop resisting, and Jan came up and says, Dave, you got the antenna wrapped around his neck, and you're choking him out. He's purple. And what had happened is the antenna on the Crown Vic back this in the 1980s, when I slid him down, it wrapped around his neck, and I'm pushing, and I thought he was resisting and holding on to something, and I choked the poor bastard out. I let go of him, he just dropped. You remember that, Jan? I'm going to tell one more story, because this is a good story since my ex-partner's on here. And you're never my ex-partner, you're my partner for life. And we had a drowning in a beach area, and I grabbed the Suburban, and I'm in an unmarked Crown Vic. I was detachment commander, so I drove down there with the unmarked Crown Vic, and Jan was there with the Suburban. I said, jump over, we're going to go down to the beach in the Suburban. So we jumped in, threw on lights and sirens, going down the beach. and I could see the little boy floating in the water. I drove the Suburban right into the water in the Suburban. I jumped out, I grabbed the little boy, and the Suburban buried. It dropped. And I looked at Jan, or Chad, and I says, stay with the Suburban. I'm running back to the Crown Vic, and I know where there's a doctor. Never mind the hospital. Let's go. We did save the life of that little boy. And the water was really cold, so that was great. But I left Jan with the Suburban. And all these people, they've heard the sirens on the beach, very popular beach. They're all coming over. Dave's going to kill you when he sees you sunk the Suburban. Why would you drive the Suburban into the lake? And of course, I didn't, Dave did. And so when I came back, I got a tractor. And I came back, people are coming saying, oh, so you drove Jan's Suburban into the lake? No, I drive the unmarked Crown Vic. She drove it in there. Oh, she probably still hates me with that. Don't piss off somebody who's got a gun and tougher than you. Jan says LMAO. Yep, I remember. Never mind. When we're offline, I'll tell them about you. Your fingerprints are still in a Suburban's dash. Not Suburban, Crown Vic's dash. You'd never think back then a Crown Vic could do 152 miles an hour. Miles an hour. Especially through a ditch. And I'm going, like the Dukes of Hazzard, I'm going, yeehaw, Dukes. I'm going to get them Duke boys. Jan's like, holy fuck. She knew she was in trouble because we never wore seatbelts because they'll catch on the rig. And I turned to her, I said, you better put your seatbelt on, Jan. And she went, oh shit. Dave's saying put seatbelt on. And she put the seatbelt on and grabbed the dash. And I put that thing right to the mats. Right to the mats. Yeah. I think I ruined both that had disc brakes on the front. And trying to stop it, it heated them up so bad, I warped both disc brakes trying to stop it. You can't stop a vehicle going that fast. So I miss you and I love you, Jen. I wish you were here eating with us. Don says, glad you're okay, bro. Yes, me too. Jen says, LOL. How about tell him about the June bug in the cruiser car? Oh, no. Now she's picking on me. Now she's picking on me. Oh, Angie Baby's on, says, LOL. Love that story. Jan was so mad at you. LOL. Oh, my God. Yeah, I guess I'll have to tell the story. My son David's on there, too. Ed, Carl, they all want to hear they all know the June bug story. They all wanted to hear it again. We're in an unmarked cruiser, riding together, full uniform, summertime, windows down, driving through a populated area, and a frickin' June bug hit the mirror, hit me in the chest, and went down my shirt. And the June bug's flapping around. I hammer on the brakes in the middle of the road, put it in park, and I get out, I'm jumping, I'm pulling my shirt out, I try to get this June bug. All these people are stopping, watching like I'm having an epileptic fit. Jan's killing herself, laughing her ass off at me jumping around with this frickin' June bug buzzing around she says, this is a frickin' June bug. I said, I don't care, it's in my shirt and it's bugging around. But everybody in the area said, I think Dave had an epileptic fit on the side of the road or something. And you had to be there. And I'm, as I say, pulling my shirt out and everything. It was hilarious. Thanks for picking on me, Jan. You want me to tell a few more Jan stories? I know where you live, Angie. LOL. Oh, is Angie threatening you to tell a story? Because she says, I know where you live, Angie. So Angie says, LOL, I haven't posted those pictures of you all young and in uniform lately, Jan. I should post them on this page, LOL. Oh, Jan in uniform? Oh, did I say that on live video? Blonde hair, beautiful eyes, beautiful uniform. Her 26-inch waist, 27, but she's buff. She's buff, but goes down like this. And then the back, the only thing I liked about seeing her coming was her leaving, just sitting there saying, Jan, you walk to the cruiser car, I'll just stand here and watch you walk away. But very beautiful person inside and out. I'm glad they didn't have sexual harassment charges back then, because I'd probably be in jail for a lifetime. But she is just a frickin' knockout. And Jan said she's a brat for bringing that up about the pictures we have of her in uniform. Don't worry, Jan. I bring them in the truck with me when I'm lonely at night. Wait a minute. We're on live video, right? Yeah, no, I don't have those in the truck with me. Okay, I'm bad, folks. Janisaurus says, oh, Lord, that Junebug story is hilarious. Oh, and to see it and me jumping around like an idiot and pulling my shirt out and everything else and this Junebug, it was hilarious. And Angie says, in your defense, Junebugs are disgusting. Yes, they are. They're big, they're disgusting, they're loud. And Jan says, oh my God, sick, LOL. I hear you. Well, you know what? The only thing better than having a picture of Constable Goddard in my vehicle would be Constable Goddard on her way to Texas. We'll go down there and see if we can get locked up in Mexico. So Willie says, liked and shared. Thank you so much. Thank you for sharing, folks, and caring. I'm here with my buddies, and we're getting ready for prime rib. Should be ready around 6 o'clock local time, 7 o'clock Central Time. That's 8 o'clock Ontario time. And I will definitely do a live video with the prime rib and tell you about how delicious it is and tease everybody about the delicious, delicious prime rib. I wonder if I could get the manager in here and get her to say hi. She's probably not allowed to because they have media people, and they are busy in here. Man, they're busier than Trudeau at a liars convention. Geez, now I mentioned Trudeau's name before we eat. Now we're all going to lose our appetites. So that's okay. I brought a dartboard with his picture on it so we can have some entertainment while we're waiting. Surprising, nobody misses the dartboard now. And I think that's it. I'll read a couple of more comments and then I'll close off until it's time to eat, folks. Angie says, Jan just kicked guys' asses when they hit on her too much like the guy she made walk back in the bush. You know what? I got to say one more. I got to say one more story. We had a I think he was a sergeant working for us, and he was a womanizer. He was a womanizer. This is back in the 80s, and she was hot, and they were together in the cruiser car, and they were way out in the middle of nowhere, and he kept hitting on them, continually hitting on her and stuff, and she says, I think one of the headlights are out in the cruiser car. She says, can you go out and check that? And he says, yeah, sure. So he gets out of the cruiser car and walks up. She goes, backs up, hits the brakes, door slams, turns around, takes off, and leaves them in the middle of nowhere. Almost probably 40 or 50 miles from the detachment. So I hear this call on the radio calling for me down to this area to pick him up. And I said, to pick you up? Aren't you with so-and-so, using the code words we use? And he says, no, just come pick me up. She left him standing there in the middle of nowhere, in the middle of the night. That's my Jan, man. She was fierce, absolutely fierce. She still is. And Jan says, LOL, Angie. They're having, be safe, Dave. Thank you so much. And Angie says, I'm drawing a blank, Jan Goddard. Who was that guy again? We'll just call him Sarge. Actually, his name was Danny Matheson. Eh? This is the cook. Yes, he's a cook in Oh, she wanted to know who the cook was. We Googled his... Which? Guy Fieri? Guy Fieri. And he does that Vegas show about diners, drive-ins, and dives. And we're not at dive tonight. Charlene says, enjoy your evening, Dave. Thank you. Joanne says, good for her. Oh, yeah, let me tell you, when I worked with her all the time, I knew she had my back, and she could kick ass without a thing. Sharon Butner says, love hearing your stories. Thank you. Thank you very much. And Lauren says, have a fabulous weekend, Dave. Thank you. And as I say, we'll be on later on, probably in about an hour. I'll have prime rib in front of me and we'll come on and we'll talk about the prime rib. So thanks for joining me and my pals here live from the Golden Eagle Casino in Calgary, Alberta. I love this place. I love it. I love it. I want some more of it. And yeah, I'm going to end up 20 pounds heavier by the time I'm done for sure. Because I'm going to eat prime rib till I puke in Shannon's car.
Easy now.
She just finished detailing it. She's thinking, you better not, especially down the heater. Did any of you people back in the days when you used to drink beer and when draft was on sale, have somebody that got into your car and either they puked down the window or they puked into your heaters? Might as well just sell the frickin' car and sell it in the winter, because during the summer it'll smell like a dead body. But those were the days, my friend, we thought we'd never end. And I think that's it. I think I got everybody. Mary says, my favorite, enjoy your stories. You're a good man. Thank you, Mary. I really appreciate that. Jan does not put up with shit from anyone. She's awesome, says Angie, baby. You betcha. She has never put up with shit from anybody, ever. And you know what? I was just looking to see if the manager was around, if she wanted to say... anything at all. Well, she's here. She's working her butt off, and a nice butt it is. Did I say that live? I didn't catch her name, or I'd say, just hold on one sec. I'll just see if she wants to say goodnight. Did you want to say anything to my people at all? No. No. I thought... Okay, I was just wondering, because I'm about to end it. I always say keep on trucking. And I thought maybe you want to come on and say keep on trucking.
You got it.
You want to?
No.
Oh, okay.
But thank you for the offer.
No problem. Well, thank you for looking after us. And we're waiting to see. I got this little mic here, so I clip it to the magazine. And
Perfect.
I did a live video with my friends and had lots of friends on. So
Awesome.
thank you for being so great. And this is called...
In here, please.
Blaze.
Blaze
We're at the
of sun.
Blaze. A blaze of glory.
Exactly.
And your first name again was?
I'm Tony.
Oh, Tony.
Yes.
And that's Jake from State Farm.
Oh, hi. Perfect. Awesome. Well, I'm glad you're enjoying your time. Thank you.
Thank you, Tony. So everybody, you have yourself a great night, and I'll see you later when the prime rib is around. Be safe out there. Have a great weekend. And as I say, everything we got, everything you ever bought, a dedicated trucker brought. So keep on trucking. Are we off the air? Oh, you just have to hit finish.